Ron and Fez Show, and thanks for being with us on a Thursday on WJFK-FM, live 105.7 and 1010 The Buzz.
All right, Fezzy, remember when Bobo was in here last night talking about his bald head? He wanted us to see a picture. This was Bobo before he shaved his head when he was a long-haired hippie. Now, there he is playing his giant sitar with his legs in the crazy sitar thing.
Yeah, but crossed not well enough. Let's just put it that way, Bobo.
Well, it depends. But look how he's really basically bald anyway. It's just long in the back. It's just the Hulk Hogan cut.
It's a skullet, is what that is.
I know, a skullet is a mullet?
With a bald head.
I had no idea. Thank you for that. That's going to be useful the next time I'm in some kind of a traffic argument. Fez, let's play.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Where we let you pick the topic, 866-277-4969, 866-277-4969. Anything you want to talk about tonight, it's your chance just to grab talk radio by the jibs and say, no, it's my time to speak out. Like I was Bruce Springsteen at one of those concerts where he gets to say anything that he wants to talk about. Here's Drew. Drew, you're on Ron and Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, buddy.
Uncle Ron, Auntie Todd.
All right.
Big-ass cardholder 20229.
Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah!
What I'd like to know is I'd like to know why Steven Seagal has the #1 hit over in France right now.
Is it right now he does?
Yes, sir. He just released an album. I think it was not...
You can't drop the F-bomb.
I completely apologize.
Yeah, well, that's too late to apologize.
Don't accept.
You can't drop the F-bomb on the radio. But that's all part of what you go through with the...
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Well, you pick the topic. You tell the folks what you want to talk about.
There is a TV commercial with Steven Seagal where I think he's getting a Pepsi or something.
Yeah. Mountain Dew.
A Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
And it does, you know it's Steven Seagal, but it looks like someone in a crazy Steven Seagal mask. He has so much makeup and hair dye, and I don't know whether it's plastic surgery or something, but it looks like someone is wearing a scary Steven Seagal mask in the convenience store.
It's age, my friend. It's age. Go back and look at the first movie that he did.
Above the Law.
Above the Law. He weighed about 140. He was so thin, so different looking. And he's got to be 3 times that now.
Yeah, he started wearing like those Japanese or Nehru things that he was, that he likes to wear. And you know that
it's jammy time all the time with Steven Seagal. He's constantly gone to bed.
Who was his wife in Above the Law? Ronnie, you remember?
Let me think. Was it Gina Gershon?
Nope.
Katie Seagal?
Nope. Hot blonde.
I do know this. I can't think now. Who was it?
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. I know it was a hot chick. All right, 866-277-4969. Your chance to play.
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Anything at all you want to talk about. Here's Nicotina. Nicotina, you're on Ron and Fez.
Hi.
Hi.
I just called to say hello and let you know that I like listening to you.
Uh-huh.
You do a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Are you having a nice night?
Thank you very much. Is this a character this person's doing?
Yeah, she really hates me.
Oh, Stubbs.
Yeah, Stubbs is here.
Oh, God.
All right. Thank you, Nicotina.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.
Something about her. I want to take up smoking.
Here is Teddy. Are you ready, Teddy? What do you want to talk about?
Hey, Ron and Fez, how you doing?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, listen, I got a question for you.
Go ahead.
Remember back a long time ago, I'm dating myself, but the one song on the side of an album.
The one song on the side of an album?
Yeah, like In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Jethro Tull, Thick as a Brick.
Are we ever going to see that again?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think we ever going to have another Close to the Edge or Tales of Topographic Oceans.
Dazed and Confused.
Journey to the Center of the Earth.
By Rick Wakeman. Yeah, those days are long behind us. You got to get down to 3-4 minutes tops right now.
That's too bad.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
All right, see you later. Good point, though. Interesting topic that there used to be much longer songs than you hear now. Now you've got to be able to get in and get out in 3 minutes if you ever want to get any kind of radio play at all.
I think the most recent long song I can remember is, 9 Minutes of November Rain from Guns N' Roses?
Which would still be, 15, 16 years ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, no, maybe about 10 years ago, now come to think of it. So that would be it was like 93, 94?
Yeah, and bands make long songs now, but then they have to edit them down.
Or is it just the opposite? They make those club mixes. Like, they'll have a regular song, and then you get the club mixes, really not even a song at all. All right, 866-277-4969. I know you got a beef. I know you got something you want to get off your chest. Something's just stuck right here in the throat. You got to spit it out all over the airwaves. We give you the chances. We play.
Yeah, what do you want?
Here is Ryan. Ryan, you're on the Fez.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fez, is there like a spin-off from a TV show that's more popular than the original show?
That's a good question. A spin-off from the original show that was more popular than the show it spin off from.
Wow.
We're all scratching our heads here as we attempt to think about this one.
We're about Andy Griffith. Andy Griffith was a spin-off of the Danny
Kaye show?
Danny Thomas.
Danny Thomas show.
Now, was it a real spin-off, or did they just kind of introduce him on Danny Thomas?
They introduced him. It was one of those things where Danny Thomas and his family drove through Mayberry and met this hick sheriff.
I don't consider that a spin-off. A spin-off to me is like when Gomer went and did his own show.
Facts of Life.
Yeah.
Was on.
Facts of Life more popular than Different Strokes?
11 seasons.
All right, that's a very good question, Ryan. I'll tell you what. I'm not sure if you're comfortable with our answer, but we will put you in our big-ass prize closet. Because that was a great one. Has there ever been a show, spin-off, that was more popular? No, another thing we'll have to do one time is just spin-off bands, because I see the Creed is going out without their lead singer, which is, to me, is just always hysterical. It's like, we all decided to break up. Well, not all of us.
And then you see the real reason why.
Yeah.
Who was behind it.
Yeah. Here's Matt. Matt, you're on a Fez.
Hey, Uncle Ron, Aunt Fez, how you doing?
How are you, my friend?
Hey, I loved your show last night. I didn't get to hear all of it. Did anybody mention, as an actor in a tough guy role, Kevin Costner in 3,000 Miles to Graceland?
You know, a very good one. That guy, there was a movie where he decided to turn bad. He was a real bad guy in that.
I thought he was a great bad guy in that movie.
It was just one of those things nobody showed up for, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, and for some reason, they were never 3,000 Miles to Graceland. That's what I didn't understand about it.
No, you can't do 3,000 miles in 2.5 or 2 hours.
Yeah, I didn't ever understood how they came up with that gimmick. Graceland's in the, pretty much in the middle of the country. Nothing's 3,000 miles from it.
Somewhere in Canada, if you head just straight south.
Here's Sharon, turn your radio down.
It's off.
Oh, who was that talking to?
My daughter.
Oh, I see. Through a microphone.
That's a radio show?
No, we were just parked outside of 7-Eleven waiting our turn, so she's chatting. But no,
wait your turn for what? Outside of 7-Eleven?
Waiting our turn to talk to you.
Frank. Go ahead, Sharon.
But no, the commercial you're talking about, the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
It's not Steven Seagal.
It's not.
No, it's Patrick Warburton, Putty from Seinfeld.
No.
Yes.
You're
dressed
drunk.
as Steven Seagal?
Dressed up as Steven Seagal, but it is not Steven Seagal.
You're drunk.
No, I'm not.
Go in and get another 40.
All right.
No.
You're a drunk alcoholic with a problem.
I'm an alcoholic, but I'm not drunk now.
Do you think it's Putty, Fez?
You know, it would kind of make sense because the face looks so fake. It looks like one of those David Lee Roth faces from his videos.
If I was Steven Seagal, I'd never stop suing these people. I'm going to go back and try to watch this, all right, Sharon?
Try and watch it again, but I know, I'm honest to God, I think I'm right.
How expensive would it have been to actually just get Steven Seagal?
I know.
Probably
Putty
more
is
expensive
cheap.
to get Putty.
Putty's cheap. He's not doing anything.
All right, thanks.
All right.
I disagree with her, but there is something extra weird about that face.
I think I know it's Steven Seagal. I know it's not Putty. Because Putty, he wasn't even doing the Putty voice. It would be a great commercial if it was Putty, but nobody would understand why we would make a big deal about him. Miguel, you're on Run and Fez.
Hey, Ronnie.
Yeah.
Hey, I was at the video game store the other day talking to the guy.
Yeah.
And he said that this is going to be the last year that they do Madden under the Madden name.
What name are they going to do it under?
I have no idea. Maybe just do like an EA Sports title like
Summerall.
ESPN does.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be a huge mistake because everyone calls the name Madden. I know they might be paying the guy a fortune now, but I would not change the name. Because I don't call it EA Sports. I don't even call it I just call it Madden.
He said that was why they were doing the collector's edition, where they have like the last couple years worth of titles, is because they were about to stop doing it as Madden.
Well, let me tell you something. I happen to be best friends with Phil Frazier. Okay, so there you go.
Producer.
Yeah. Does that mean anything to you?
Nope.
Thank you. All right. Talk to you later, my friend.
But he talked to the guy at the store.
Thank you. All right. I talked to the guy in the store, too. He forgot my receipt. So that's not a big deal. 866-277-4969. Maybe when you start running in my circles, all right, hanging and banging with Phil Frazier, I'll sit down and listen to your stuff. Then I'll believe Putty is suddenly in the new Madden commercial. But I'm not going with all this stuff. I'm getting a little sick of...
Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, what do you want? Because it's all crazy stuff. Here's John. John, what do you want?
Yes, I just want to know if you're ever going to get Stacy back on your show.
You know what? I'd love to have Stacy back on, and I'd like to put Stacy on me, but I haven't seen her in a long time. I understand she's doing something different now?
Yeah, she's not doing her show, so I have no way of...
She on hiatus?
Yeah, still.
You want to get her can you give her a special invite back into SIS?
Yeah, I'll get her phone number.
All right, now we'll wear something nice.
Oh, thank you.
All right, we'll have her come in, let's just say dress to kill. Dress to kill.
And then hope we don't get murdered.
Melanie, you're on Run of Fez.
Hi, I'm a new listener to your show.
Congratulations.
And I wondered about Jen. I don't understand who she is and why you're so mean to her. She seems like a nice girl, but
someone asked President Bush.
Not a lot of sense. I just wondered where you got her.
I don't know whether when you went to school there was always a girl that you used to throw rocks at, but everybody was glad to have her as the girl to throw rocks at because that meant nobody was throwing rocks at anybody else.
Oh, okay.
That's where Jen is in our life right now.
And she doesn't throw back and enjoys it.
Yeah.
But where did you find her? Was she a caller?
Yeah, she's a caller like you, Melanie.
Is she really?
Mm-hmm.
You want to get rocks thrown at you?
No, I was always the kid who ran away. So.
That's hot. I don't know why.
Right.
I don't even know why I said that. I just should have thought it to myself. All right, Mel.
Okay, thanks.
There you go.
Who is this person and why are you so mean to them?
All right, 866-277-4969.
Yeah, what do you want?
Colin, you're on Run of Fez.
Ron, Fez, how you guys doing?
Good, my friend.
Hey, Ron, I got a question for you.
Please.
I was nursing a hangover on a Saturday, and I was watching MSNBC, Headliners and Legends with that awesome co-anchor, Stone Phillips.
Right.
And they had a Don Johnson behind the scenes, and they had it where he had called a radio station, and he had been up all night and been drinking.
Yeah.
And it almost sounded like your voice interviewing him.
Very good catch, my friend. That was me. We had a fight with Don Johnson. It was a long time ago, wasn't it, Fez? Like 10 years?
Yeah, it may have been longer.
And every year since then, 3 requests come in for that tape from one of these bio shows. And every time I go, no, I'm done fighting with Don Johnson. Leave the man in peace. He had one bad night. They were just... Who was bugging you this week, Dubs?
E! Entertainment was calling.
Yeah, and every year... And also from Britain. Every year Britain tries to get involved. And they're always doing these shows that are kind of like a behind the music where they show his ups and his downs. And his low point, I guess, is when he did the interview with us. But when that came out, we kept fighting with him on, like, Geraldo and all those kind of shows. What show did you see it on, Colin?
It was Headliners and Legends.
This week we're going to be on Middle Acts and Hacks. So you might want to check that one out.
I had another question. I was wondering, is Crazy Jen, is she mildly or fully retarded?
Mildly, my friend.
Mildly, okay. Well,
All you gotta do is look at her license.
Hey, it's a great show, guys. Take care. Have a nice evening.
It really is. 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969.
Yeah, what do you want?
What do you want? Anything that you want to talk about, you pick the topic. Me and Fez will follow you right down the rabbit hole. Matt, you're on Mount Fez. What do you want?
Guys, I've been listening for a long time, and I got to ask you, is Fez really gay, or is it just an act y'all put on?
Yeah.
Where do these rumors start?
Headliners and Legends did 45 minutes on it.
It's Johnson's Revenge.
I read something on Hottie Gotti.
Oh.
That's going to be the new big website, my friend, KOP.
Oh. Hottie Gotti.
Carmine, Frankie, and Johnny.
All right, Mikey Boy has called this in. I think Mikey Boy is the correct one. The Simpsons, a spinoff from the Tracy Ullman Show.
Yeah.
That is a legitimate, much bigger than the show it's spin off from. Now, should that count as it was a cartoon? I don't know. I can't be the one who goes with that. All right. Here, let me see this, Steven. Yeah. Who was the young lady who came in and said it was Putty? Called in. What was her name? The drunk lady?
Call 45?
I don't know, but she was at the 7-Eleven with her daughter.
Yeah. Well, that's the Steven Seagal. People have sent it to me. It's the Steven Seagal Mountain Dew commercial. Not Putty. Steven Seagal.
That's how fake it looks, that she thought it would be Putty from Seinfeld.
She's an alcoholic.
If you drink enough, it'll look like Putty.
The face looks like literally Putty. Silly Putty.
Here's Phil. Phil, you're on a Fez.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ron, how you doing?
Okay. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
All right.
Hey, I'm calling about the overseas stars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Eva Cassidy was really big in England.
Eva Cassidy,
like from
piano?
From Bowie, Maryland.
Yeah, piano player?
She was a guitar player, singer.
And she passed away, right?
Passed away from cancer.
Yeah, I remember the story. Beautiful blonde girl.
Yeah.
And then she even got big here in the States kind of long after she passed away, right?
Yeah, but she still has, like, after she died, she'd still have, like, the number 1, number 2, and number 3 hit in England.
See, this is what I'm afraid. That's what's going to happen to me and Fez.
Oh,
we'll be appreciated after we die.
Nah, you're appreciated now.
Yeah, go ahead and just appreciate us now.
Okay.
All right, see you later. The problem is, Fez, do you appreciate yourself? You've got to learn to love yourself first.
Probably not enough.
Yeah. You've got to love yourself.
I do.
I learned that from the movie Talk Radio, and that would always freak him out. A caller would just say, "You've got to love yourself," and he would just all be shocked, shaking. And I go, what talk radio host can't roll with that punch? You ever notice that is like, even a movie about a stand-up, they can never handle a heckle. They're just like totally, it hits them in the soul. I'm like, I've never seen a heckle once work on anybody but Billy Staples. And that was only because there's so many of them. All right, we're going to take a break. We'll come back, and we're going to take your calls. You're the ones who set up the topics for the rest of the show. 866-277-4969. It's time to play.
Yeah, what do you want?
It's the Ron and Fez Show.